conference rival in today's game. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
The Jazz on offense. Here's Collier. Over Conley. And it's Collier missing. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Kessler, no good.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look for mid-range. He just was trash.
Second team foul.
Here's Randall. Down low. Out to Edwards. Right wing. Takes a 3.
And you can see the commitment already here defensively by Markkanen, not allowing his man to get comfortable. Love the fact that he's working on it.
Bailey misses. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Now, here's George. Pass to Bailey. Can they get it? Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. Driving the lane. And he lays it straight in.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now Bailey kicks it out to Markkanen. Filipowski in the corner. Pass to Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. The Jazz with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. And it's sent back by George. The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the game. That free throw good for Markkanen. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And the basket by Bailey.
With Bailey's shooting skill, you might want to see more of that from him.
And Reed has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fast break, here come the Jazz. 3-pointer, and the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Oh, here's Edwards. Looking to end the run. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. For three, Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bailey with a wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Outside, Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
George with the bucket.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Conley. And Reed has it in the corner. And here is Conley. Up top, Edwards. 5 points in the game. Randall outside. And another 3 for Minnesota. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. And a deep 3 from George. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Timberwolves on top, up 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Hendricks. Cranes the 3-pointer. Hendricks has got his first 3 points of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Minnesota, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Reed. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. To the inside. Reed. And the rebound by Nurkic. Jazz trailed by 5. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. The layup off target. Here's Bailey. 8 points for him. On the wing, George. Bailey misses.
Utah foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Reed.
Seffer. Collier.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Kessler with the rebound. Outside, George. This one for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. Here's Randall. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Randall's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
The Jazz with another miss. Edwards with it. George picks him up. Bucket is good. And it's 7 points for Julius Randle.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's McDaniels. McDaniels on the wing. No good with the triple. Jazz trailed by 10. Filipowski with it. McDaniels picks him up. 46 seconds left here in the second.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Takes the 3. No good. Shot missing. Jazz trailed by 7. 17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sensabaugh. He has yet to score. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Mykhailiuk can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Jazz trailed by 7. In the corner, it's Kessler. And they're pushing it up. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Keontae George picks one up.
Oh, the shot fake by Edwards, a move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
There's the drive. Harkinen from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Minnesota leading by 9. McDaniels gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Bailey. Sinks the triple. Bailey's got 11 points.
A good team play there to get Bailey free, and then he quickly gets what he wanted.
Pass to Gobert. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to George. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Outside, Markkanen. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And he nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, 'That's the Dirk.' Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Markkanen down low. From downtown, up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Over to the wing. Back to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clark with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on court.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 11. From deep, Williams. Reed with the rebound. Pass to Freeman. It's up a 3. Not going to go that time. Jazz trailed by 11. Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. Edwards, the bounce pass. Four on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And Reed has it in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Kessler. Rebounded by Freeman. Minnesota leading by 9. To the middle. Out to Edwards. Tries it from 19. That's short off the rim.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Pass to Newton. Clark for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Clark's got 6 in the quarter. And a deep 3 from George. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 10. And right after... And with 3/4 behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Minnesota leading by 10. Pass to Newton. The three-pointer off the mark. Markkanen down low. Inside. Shot clock at 5.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Utah foul. Number 13. First team foul. Substitution for Timberwolves.
On defense, Utah.
Shea.
On the wing, Williams. It's blocked. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Stolen by Markkanen. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass.
At 7 feet, getting in Nurkic's way this close is hard to do.
Edwards looking it over. And the 3 off target. Jazz trailed by 6. To the paint. There's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
Pass to Shannon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Off target with his 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Layup, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Miller knocks down the 3.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Going with an almost entirely new group here. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. Now Edwards. Outside Conley. Missed on the 3. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Edwards with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there.
That play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Conley, it's Randall. Now Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Now Bailey.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. First team foul. Team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a wing with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
Here's Edwards. Mike Conley. Down he goes for 3.
I'll tell you, give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Outside, Markkanen. Launches it. Gobert there for the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. Edwards drawing the double team. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now Reed. Outside Conley. Here's Reed. Beyond the arc. Drained from outside.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Outside George. So it's Minnesota winning this one Eastern. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like